Hi, my name's Tony Berry, and we have a great plan for reopening the school, and one of the things that we're going to be emphasizing is our health room. These fine ladies that are working in our health rooms are willingly putting themselves in harm's way. I can't tell you how much I appreciate what they're doing and the fine effort that they're giving for the betterment of our kids. All right, hello Liberator family, and we're going to continue our video series, and this week we're going to talk about what's going on when your child does get sick and for any reason, and what's going to happen when they go to the nurse's office. I've been joined by several of our school nurses, and they're going to help to answer a couple questions that are going to be relevant to what you are dealing with right now. First, I would like to ask you, what are the procedures when you have a child that is sick with any sickness or a reason to come to the nurse's health clinic?
So they'll come down to my office, but the goal is kind of to keep as many germs out of my office as possible. So there are benches outside my office for them to sit. So I'll come and assess them out there, check temperature. If they have an injury, I'll probably go ahead and take care of their injury outside of the office as well. I have a cart that has all of my supplies in it that is easily accessible. And then we'll just kind of go from there. If they're running a fever, then they go to get quarantined. If it's just an injury or something minor, then I'll take care of it and they'll go back to class.
All right, thank you, Nurse Erin.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Okay, for our next question, we're going to be trying to determine what you will be looking for that will help you determine if this is a COVID-related illness.
So the main things that we'll be looking for is fever, cough, shortness of breath, sore throat, loss of taste or smell. Any of those things, we would suspect that the student may have COVID.
Okay, thank you. I want to take a little bit of time to again reiterate, if you are checking your child at home, and we are hoping that you do help us with the checking of your child at home, and you have seen some of these symptoms, please do not send them to school, and contact your nurse at your school and your doctor. For the next question, we're wanting to take a look at what is going to be the procedures we will use if we do have a illness that we think may be COVID related.
First of all, if we have the student that we suspect could have COVID, we will isolate that student from others. While that student is still being supervised, we will contact the health department, and we will also contact the parent or guardian of that student, and we will also ask that you remain outside the school. Let us know when you arrive, and we will contact you and let you know when we're bringing the student out to you.
Thank you, Nurse Mindy. So for our next question, you have a child that comes into your clinic and you recognize what you suspect may be COVID. What will the procedures be for that student to be able to come back to class?
So students will need to seek care from a physician and get a negative test result or a note from the physician releasing them to come back to school, or have 24 hours fever-free without fever-reducing medication. And if a test is refused at the time of seeing a physician, they will have a 14-day quarantine.
Okay, thank you. With the health room being one of the places that could be specifically in danger for contamination, we're going to really focus hard on our cleaning processes. What cleaning processes will you be undergoing for your health room?
The district as a whole, we're really going to focus on sanitizing high-touch areas like doorknobs, light switches, tables, desks, and we're going to focus on that in the health rooms as well. So we'll sanitize all high-touch surfaces multiple times a day and try to limit the amount of students that come in and out of our office, but sanitize after each student as well as multiple times throughout the day. And really just focus on, like I said, those high-touch areas and any areas in our health room that we're touching multiple times a day as well.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Our next guest that has joined us to help answer some questions is the director of our health department, is Michelle Morse. I can't tell you how proud I am of Michelle. She's been on the front line during this whole time and has had to make some very hard decisions. And you know, coming from a person that has to make these decisions as well, it's not easy when half the people are agreeing with you and half the people are disagreeing with you. Michelle's been a rock for our community, and I hope everybody understands that. And she needs to have some uplifting take place in her life, and people that truly appreciate the effort that her and her staff are providing for Polk County. Michelle, one question that we have is, during this pandemic, who appeared to be the most at risk?
Really what we're seeing, Dr. Berry, is that those over the age of 60 and with underlying health conditions typically are the most at risk of developing complications from the virus.
Okay, thank you. And what layers of protection can we provide for our students?
You know, it is about creating layers of protection. Everything from good hand washing, social distancing, wearing face masks, and then the last one, staying home when you're sick. If people can do that, and we do that throughout our community, then the impacts of the virus will have less of an effect on us.
All right, thank you, Michelle. And again, we're in this together. Let's win this fight, and we're gonna power on. We're gonna have education. I'm excited about school starting, and catch me next Friday for probably what will be our last video series.